Hello, my name is Jimena Bustos Melo, and I will be talking about the importance of learning culture when learning a foreign language from the signature cultural manifestations. Culture is a complex whole which includes knowledge, belief, art, moral, custom, and any other capabilities and abilities acquired by man as a member of a society. It is the way a group of people behaves and react in various conditions or circumstances. From the clash between the native culture and the target culture, students must first become aware of what it means to participate in their own culture, later to be able to adopt another one. Language learning depends on several components, including grammatical competence, communicative competence, and language proficiency. But cultural competence, that is, customs, beliefs, among others, is as important as the others and in many schools is an integral part of foreign language learning. Whoever is learning the foreign language is also learning the cultural language, and skills are required to be a competent speaker. So, in view of this, it is reasonable to say that cultural awareness should be seen as an important component for students, so to speak, and enrich communicative competence. And by communicative competence, we mean verbal as well as nonverbal communication, such as gestures. Culture and communication are inseparable because culture is not only about what and how communication develops, but also determine how people encode message, the meaning it has, and the conditions and circumstances in which they can be interpreted. So we can say that culture is the basis of communication. The language acquisition does not follow a universal sequence. It's different among cultures. So it can be said that one of the important points of learning culture when we are learning a foreign language is to be a competent member of society. Moreover, other definition of culture as something learned, transmitted, and passed down from one generation to another through human action that is often in the form of face-to-face interaction and of course through linguistic communication. Another reason for teaching culture in the classroom is to encourage students to take control of their own learning, as well as to achieve some autonomy by evaluating and questioning the target language culture. One of the main goals of teaching culture is to help students to understand that all people behave according to their culture. It is also to help students to understand that social differences such as age, sex, social class influence the way in which people speak and behave. Another one, it is to help students to become more aware of conventional behavior in common situations in the target language. Another goal would be to help students to increase their awareness of the cultural words and phrases in the target language. And lastly, it is to stimulate students' intellectual curiosity about the target culture and encourage them to empathy through its people. The aim of teaching culture is to increase students' awareness and to develop their curiosity in the target language culture and their own, helping them to make a comparison among these cultures. That would help students to enrich experience and inform them about cultural diversity.